What's up? I'm live. All right. So it's a pull day. Back, biceps, and forearms. This is my favorite training day, and we're going to get started. So here we go. Got our handles right here. I always do 2 warm-ups. First warm-up. All right, this is the first warm-up. About 45-degree towel rows. Too easy. Next, a set of push-ups from the suspension trainer. Feet elevated because we don't really have a choice. No pull-up bar. This is how we got to do it. $15. All right. Now we're warm. Now the fun begins. £50 vest plus 40-pound backpack. So I'm combining them because I've been getting strong as shit. We started off with just body weight for a while, right? Early in the program. Eventually upgraded to the vest. Actually, it was the backpack first. Then I bought the vest, moved to the vest, and now I'm adding the vest plus the backpack. All right, vest is ready. Now we got to add the backpack. So the vest is 50. This backpack is about 40. It's 90 pounds. 90 extra pounds, okay? All right. As you can see, 50-pound vest, 40-pound backpack. 90 extra pounds. We did our 2 warm-ups. Now we're gonna get to our working sets. I just want to get my my stopwatch ready. All right. It's been about a minute rest. That's all I want. 1 minute. Just enough to get the vest on and the backpack on. Now we got to get started. Let's go. Hell yeah. That's good as shit. I think the last time I did this, I only did 6 or 7. I want to say 7. I think it was around 7. 2-minute rest. After every set, we take a 2-minute rest. So we're doing these with 90 extra pounds on. Keep that in mind. If this was a standard pull-up, where I didn't have my feet elevated, it would be even harder. But because I have to actually elevate my feet, it's taking some amount of the weight off. But we're adding all this extra weight, and it's directly on our upper body, which is situated right underneath the straps. So the amount of weight that we're taking off by elevating our feet is minuscule to the amount of resistance we're adding to our upper body. So maybe about 20, 25 pounds at most is being taken off. Maybe. All right, 30 seconds. And then we hit set 2. We do not take this off at any point, okay, throughout our pull-ups and chin-ups. This stays on the whole time. The only thing that's going to go down is our number of reps that we complete each set. Let's go. Next set. So we did 9. Let's see if we can get 7. Eight. Fuck yeah. 8. 9, then 8. What is going on? That's badass. 9, then 8. Oh, there's the screw. I gotta fix this chair. Once I get on that 5-minute rest period, I'm gonna fix this chair. All right, we got 30 seconds. 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. 1 minute to go. So we did 9, then 8. 9, then 8. That's very surprising to me. I figured the deload week would really make a difference, but I didn't know it would make that much of a difference. So just keep in mind, if you're going to do intense training, have a deload week at the end of a cycle. It could be 40 to 60 days long where you do that intense training. Have a 7 to 10 day deload week at the end of that, where you focus on recovery, reps, lots of reps, not a lot of high intensity, heavy movements. Increase the reps and decrease your volume, which is your number of sets. So a lower number of sets, but more reps per set, less weight, less resistance. Okay, do that deload week. And then after that deload week, have at least 2 to 5 days of rest where you do nothing after that. Okay. You got to think of it as like a cool down. You're intense training, right? Then a deload week where you taper off, and then a handful of days where you do nothing. That's your cool down. This will allow your gains to set from all that intense training. The reps pump blood and nutrients into the muscles and into the tendons. That's what the deload week is for. It's for active recovery. Let's get our next set. Oh shit, I passed my break. Let's go. Oh. Nine, 8, 7. Ah, hell yeah. Ooh. Let's get that timer going. 9, 8, 7. It's really freaking good. Really good. Oh. All right, 20 seconds. All right, let's get it. Oh, actually, I got about 30 seconds. If I got on that last set, I do extra rest period, extra rest time. That's okay. 10 seconds. All right, now we get it. Let's go. Taking 5 or 6. 5 or 6. Okay, I'm counting that. 9, 8, 7, 6. Now we take a 5-minute rest. I'm gonna take the vest off. I mean, yeah, just the backpack. Just the backpack off. Oh, we got 5 minutes. All right. Heck yeah, boy. Gains are coming in strong after this deload. Ooh. Got chin ups, baby. We got chin ups. Yeah. Yeah. All right, backpacks on. Let's go. Chin ups time. Here we go. I'll count it. 7. It's with 90 pounds of extra weight. We did 4 sets of pull-ups. 9, 8, 7, 6. 9, 8, 7, 6. With 90 pounds on. And we took a 5-minute rest and just did our first set of chins with 90 pounds. We did 7. 1 minute to go. So I definitely came back stronger after the deload week. That deload week was important. I see the value in them. I came back stronger. "45 seconds. Then we're going to hit our next set. I should be able to get 6. And keep in mind, I'm flexing my wrists. When I do my chin-ups, I'm actively flexing my wrists. That way I get that arm wrestling strength and that forearm development. So keep that in mind. You'll see when I grab the handles. 10 seconds. All right. Here we go. Gotta flex my wrists. Grab it. Okay, barely 6. After this, we'll do a pump check. I have to take us all off. After the, after a towel rows. We got a lot of back. It's a lot of back. Do a lot of back this day. A lot of forearms too. And a lot of bicep. This is my favorite day. I love training forearms. I love training the hands, the grip strength, and back. I love training back. We got 1 minute and 15 seconds. So actively flexing my wrists as I do my chin-ups. And keep in mind, I have 90 pounds on, 50-pound vest, 40-pound backpack, okay? The backpack has a bunch of water bottles in it. A bunch of water bottles. And I weighed it. I made sure that it was about 40 pounds. And it still has a little bit of room in there for more. Guess what I used for the weight? The water. Peanut jars. Peanut jars, because they have a nice tight lid. You can screw it on real tight, and the plastic itself is pretty strong. So plastic peanut jars. Good, durable, sturdy jar. Holds the water. They don't leak at all. 15 seconds. I might as well get up. All right, I don't see myself getting much more than 5. We still have 2 more sets to go. 5, at least 5. Let's go 5. Come on. Give me 5. Oh, let's go. Oh. Oh. All right. Now our rest begins. 2 minutes and 30 seconds this time. This is the 4th and final set. I always take an extra 30. Might do a couple negatives. So I'll go to failure. Then I'll do a couple negative reps. So once I fail and I can't get that last rep, I'm going to go to the top and I'm just going to let myself down for a rep or 2. A minute and 5 seconds. And then we got 6 sets of towel rows. Towel rows are the shit. They really are. You want to talk about building some massive forearms? Some strong hands? This will do that. It's going to hit that back too. That upper middle back. 30 seconds. Actually, 1 minute. My bad. I'm going to try to get 5. Again, chances are I won't get it. Probably 4. I'm going to shoot for it, though. Almost. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Let's go. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Let's hit it. Okay. That's a negative. Good news is I can take the backpack off. We don't need this anymore. Now we can set up our next station. Now we're on a 5-minute rest. We still need the vest. And we're going to need this mat. It's going to be laying down our back. All right. Jump these straps, lower them. I like them right around lower chest level or hip level. Let's try hip level. Just above hip level. All right. Right there. All right, so here's the towel trainer. That's the towel trainer. Yeah, it's literally just a nice bath towel, duct tape together. And I'll loop it through here. Okay. Do you see where this is going? I got to lower the angle. We're just going to lower this because we're going to be on the floor. What happened? No, there is no pause. Why did it pause? Playing games. All right. So, towel rows. This is it's a hard exercise. It's challenging. It's really going to come down to how strong your grip is. Usually your hands are going to give out first before your upper back will. So if you can't do this, if your back isn't getting hit hard enough and your hands are failing, just give it time. It just means your grip isn't strong enough yet. But give it time. Eventually your grip, your forearms, your hands will catch up and they'll be able to keep up with your back. And that's where I'm at. I think I'm going to have to raise it up. I forgot I have to keep it chest level. Let me just raise it up a little more. It's too low. Chest level, right there. Right there. All right. Now we're good. All right. So I'm just going to lay on my back with the vest and I'm going to grab it. I'm going to row our body weight up with the extra 50 pounds on. Or we take a full 5-minute rest. This 5 minutes allows the body to recover just enough. Get rid of some of that lactic acid buildup in the muscles. I'm going to take 1 minute off of this because my timer didn't set. So we're just going to do 4 minutes instead of 5 on here. 2 minutes to go. So this is an amazing exercise. I'm going to reiterate. This is going to make your hands and your forearms very strong. It's going to strengthen your fingers all the way down to the fingertips. It's going to strengthen your thumbs. This is great for strengthening the thumb and all of your fingers. Okay. Your thumbs get neglected, okay, because when you're doing a curl or you're doing a lot of other exercises, usually the thumb is not involved. It's not involved very much, okay? With this exercise, it's completely involved. So I noticed my thumbs got thicker, the palms, all the meat in the palms and between the thumb here, between the first finger and the thumb. So all this meat in here got thicker. There's veins busting out. My palms got thicker on the underside. It allows you to close your thumb like that. So this will strengthen your hands and make your hands thicker. It's going to make your forearms thicker, obviously, as well. It's going to strengthen your wrist. It's going to strengthen your hands. It's going to strengthen your forearms. It's also going to strengthen that elbow tendon, where a lot of people get golfer's elbow, like on the inside of their elbow here. It's going to strengthen that. All right, we got to get in position here. Now, I didn't just start doing this with the vest. I had to work my way up to this. Let's see how many we can get. Let's see how many we can get. I'm shooting for 9. That's 7, Oh, fuck yeah. Almost 9. Shit. Ah, so freaking close. That was like 8.5. Oh, hell yeah. All right, 2-minute rest. 1 minute. All right, escape. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh. One more like that. Then we take the vest off. Ah. 2-minute rest all together. Ah. 1 minute to go. Now we spin around. We gotta get it. See if I get 6. I hope it's 6. See if I can get 6. One. Okay, yeah, 6. Definitely need 7. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh man, that hits the freaking fingers and the hands and the forearms so hard. Okay. All right. I can at least take this off now. This comes off. Actually, don't need it anymore for the rest of the workout. Once it comes off, it stays off. We'll do a pump check too. Actually, after this. My bad. Yeah, I'll be after. All right, just 3 body weight sets. All right, here we go. Yeah. A little extra rest. All right, let's get it. Just body weight now. Okay, good. 14. Yeah. 14. All right. right, let's go. Ouch. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. All right. One more. One more. That's fun. Next set. Let's go. Last and final set. We'll do a pump check after this when I get up. Final set. Let's go. Yeah. I can get up now. Shoo. All right. I might as well, right? Gains are looking good. They're looking good. Yeah. We're coming in nicely. All right, so we got towel curls next. We got to set up our curl band. This is our curl band here. We're going to add in orange. Oh, we have orange in here. Shit. All right, I got to take orange off. We got to set up our curl station. Oops. I'm there. Towel curls first. I forgot. Shit, we got to do towel curls first. So that means we got to lower this. You'll see how I do it. One minute. Then we got tail curls. Let's get in position. Keep in mind, I got to curl my entire body weight up. So we're going completely horizontal. I'm going to curl our body weight. the end. Here we go. I'm gonna have to go up a little higher. Just a little higher. Right there. All right. Here we go. Curling that entire body weight up, motherfucker. Let's go. Oh. 4 sets. No, 3 sets. 3 sets. Minute and 15. We got 3 sets. Then we got to do standing bicep resistance band curls with this bad boy. 3 sets of that, 3 sets of that. Seconds. Alright, we gotta curl our entire body weight up. Here we go. Grab it. Grab it. One more like that. Hey, what's up? Oh, you've been watching? Oh, watch this next set. Hang in there. I got 1 minute. Thank you. All right. So we're more than halfway done the workout. I'm finishing my last set of towel curls. And then we're going to move to standing bicep. So about that 12 o'clock, that 12 p.m. schedule, that's not going to take effect until April 12th. But after April 12th, I'll be on at 12 p.m. every single day. All right. So put that on your mental calendar or write it down if you'd like. But it's right in there on the welcome video. Right there. Watch what I do. All right. I built my way up to this. I could not do this. All right. This is advanced. I couldn't do this. Keep that in mind. It took me a while to get to this point. All right, here we go. Curling our body weight. All right. There we go. Did 6. Failed on 7. Tried for 8. Now I can stand up. This is another one of my, I love this exercise too. More like a traditional dumbbell bicep curl, but we add the fat grips. So you see wide handle grips on there, they just slip on. We got 3 sets of these also. Now I can actually move everything out of the way. And we still need this. We still need this. This is for the next exercise after this. We're going to do wrist rotations. So probably another minute. Just give it another minute. So from transitioning from this to this, okay, standard rest period. We don't take a 5-minute rest going from this to this. I count this as like one continuous workout. So when I switch from a major exercise to another, I take a 5-minute rest in between. But since I did 3 sets of this and I'm gonna do 3 sets of this, I just count this as like one workout. We're just changing up the variation. We're doing a different exercise, but it's one workout. So 2-minute rest is max for this. We're right there. We're gonna get this set. Now this is hard. I've been challenging myself with these bands, so this is a hard setup right here. We're gonna get it. Let's go. Okay, 6. Oh, yeah. All right. I want to leave a little bit in the tank. I don't want to go to failure or anything yet. We'll save that for the last set. So I came back from a deload week. If you don't already know, I came back from a deload phase. And we had a 10-day deload phase, which I kind of messed it up a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I did not do it perfectly. I knew what I had to do. I should have done it, but I didn't do my deload perfectly. And even though I didn't do it perfectly, I still came back stronger after the deload. And yeah, pretty much deloads work. It's that rest. After you've done about 40 to 60 days of intense training, throw a deload week in there at the end before you start back over. Have a 10-day cool down period where you do active rest. or active recovery. I'm sorry, active recovery, where you're working out, but you're doing high repetitions, low intensity. So the intensity is set at a low, but you're doing 15, 20 reps, 25 reps sometimes. Okay. And what that allows your muscles to do is it allows them to fill up with blood. You're pumping blood and oxygen and nutrients into the muscles. And that's going to help speed up the healing process from all that brutal work that you did prior. Okay. Don't just keep going all out, all out, all out, all out, all out all the time. Have a deload week in there. Every 40 to 60 days. You can do it every 90. You could push 90 and do it. But I'm doing it every 40. Seriously, because the deloads are the shit. Okay. I came back from the deload stronger than I was when I stopped with my intense training. So I went right at the end when I stopped with my intense training before I even started the deload. I was weaker than I am now coming back from the deload. So I was weaker. So that's what the deload does. It allows your gains to set. It allows your strength to set. I used an analogy on one of my other videos where it's like a blacksmith when he forges a knife. When he's, heating up that steel and it's glowing red and he's pounding it out on the anvil, that's your intense training. But at the end, he quenches that knife in water to cool that knife down and harden that steel. That's like the deload. So make sure you have a deload in there, okay? Because that's going to allow your gains to set. It's going to allow your gains to harden. Next set, let's go. Plus, it prevents overtraining. So you won't be overtrained. Overtraining is another thing, a whole separate issue. It can lead to like injuries and shit. Torn muscles, torn tendons, torn ligaments and shit. You don't want that. Okay, I wasn't getting that one. All right, I failed. So we got one more set. We'll probably get a failure on this one as well. One more set. All right. Feel good, though. Feel good. Feel good. Feel real good. And the crazy thing is, I think I'm getting leaner. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know if I'm getting leaner or not, but maybe my abs are just getting bigger. So I'm either getting leaner or my abs are getting bigger. So it's just allowing them to show through more because the abdominal wall is actually getting more developed. It's hard to say. I don't know. Maybe I'm not leaner. But I feel freaking great. After this deload week, man, my body felt so good. I have no pain. I mean, I didn't really have much pain before, but my body did feel like it needed a good deload week, like from all that intense training. There wasn't any like bad inflammation anywhere. It was just that lingering kind of like muscle soreness and shit. But my tendons feel great. Ligaments, everything. Joints feel great. Oh, I can't stress the diet enough. Diet and nutrition. Okay. Diet and nutrition is so important to this. And when I say diet and nutrition, I don't just mean getting your macros in. I don't mean protein, carbs, fats. Although that is important, I would focus more on your micronutrients. Focus on your vitamins and your minerals, your omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, your antioxidants from fruits. Focus on those more. Okay. Get your protein, get your meat in, get it all in because there's a lot of nutrients in meat that your body needs. You got your iron, you got your selenium, you got your phosphorus, you got your B vitamins. There's a lot that you need from meat. Okay. So I'm not going to preach any kind of vegan diet or anything like that. That's up to you if you want to go that route. I will never preach that. But you're going to have to be even more critical on your diet if you're going to go a vegan route or even a vegetarian route. You're going to have to be extra focused on your diet and your nutrition, because you're gonna be more susceptible to nutritional deficiencies. So when I say your diet, I mean really focus on getting your vitamin C. If you're a man, super important. Get your vitamin D3. If you're not getting it in your diet, okay, which is like in a lot of fish, like salmon and sardines loaded with vitamin D, make sure you're taking a supplement. I take a really good, it's not right here, but I take a really good methylated multivitamin. That just means the vitamins are in its active form. Methylation means that basically the vitamins are like super easy to absorb. Okay, your body doesn't have to convert it over, because this is a conversion process with most vitamins, especially with those cheaper vitamins. Your body has to actually process that to the active form. But with a methylated multivitamin, you don't have to do any of that. So really focus on your nutrition. That's why I don't have any tendon pain, no elbow pain, no joint pain. Okay. All right. That's it for curls. Now we got wrist rotations. I actually really like this exercise too. This exercise is so good for your wrists. Okay, we're gonna hit rotation. You can see my forearms, right? It's not just from doing, wrist curls and shit. It's from also doing rotation. Rotation. That's what we're gonna do now. Rotation, baby. This is an isolation movement. This is not a compound movement. We're gonna isolate now. And we do a little bit of isolation towards the end. Most of our work is 80% compound movements, right? So we get all of our big work in, and we finish with just a small amount of isolation at the end. Really, to hit certain areas that we didn't hit. Okay. So that's why I still need this. This towel is what we're going to use for our rotation. We're going to take a little rest. Okay, rest period. I'm not going to do a full 5 minutes. I'm just going to do like 3. Because this is it's a smaller muscle group. We're hitting rotational muscles in the wrist and in the forearm. Okay. These are small support muscles, but they're more important than you realize. Okay. Rotation. What's rotation good for the wrist? What's rotation good for? It's good for functional strength. Okay. It's good for arm wrestlers. If you're in the sport of arm wrestling, or if you ever want to arm wrestle, it's really good for that. But outside of arm wrestling, it's good for all kinds of sports, grappling sports, combat sports, whether you're wrestling, doing jiu-jitsu, or you're striking. It's going to support the wrist. It's going to strengthen the wrist so that when you hit and you strike, you don't injure yourself. So having all the muscles in your forearm strong, super important. You don't want weak rotational muscles. Just the same as you don't want weak, flexors. You don't want weak extensors in your forearms. You want all of the muscles to be trained. We don't want to neglect anything in the body. Okay. I notice with rotation, strong rotation, it makes everything else easier. Think about how often you're spinning and rotating your wrist throughout the day. Especially when you're cooking, picking up a big cast iron skillet. You know what I mean? Think about that cast iron skillet you lift up. You got good strong rotation, that bitch feels light. Light. I'm talking about the big, like freaking 24-inch skillet, cast iron skillet. That shit feels light now. Light. And meanwhile, everybody else is struggling with a big cast iron skillet like that. That shit feels light. All right, so we got our 3-minute rest in. Now we're going to do rotation. I do supination first, then we're going to do pronation. So there's supination and pronation, okay? This is supination. Supination. So the tension is going to be coming from the inside of the hand, and we're going to supinate it up. Let's go. Like this. We're going to lean back. And we're going to use your body weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost 8. I'll say 7.5. All right. We're only doing 3 sets per side. So I'm leaning back and I'm rotating my wrists like that. Rotation. And we'll do pronation after that. I've got 3 sets of supination, 3 sets of pronation. And I take shorter rests on this. We're not going to do 2 minutes. We're only going to do 1:30 max, which is about 90 seconds. If you're ever feeling exhausted throughout your workout, which I don't because I've been eating really well today, but if you ever feel exhausted, you can always eat a piece of fruit, a banana, or if you have honey, take a shot of honey. Okay, those carbs will help if you feel like you're starting to get drained throughout your workout. So a quick banana, an orange or something, or a shot of honey. Really good. I've done it before mid-workout when I was feeling depleted, and it just, man, starts me right up again. If you have Gatorade, you could always use a Gatorade. It has the sugars in there. It has the electrolytes in there. So that does help too. But, yeah. All right, 1:30 is up. Now we got our supination. Next set. Here we go. Of course, I've been drinking water, but I've eaten so good today. I should be fine. And back. Okay, yeah. I only got 6 that time. So you see how far I'm leaning back. I'm going back pretty far, past 40 degrees. You don't have to go that low. I didn't start off going that low. I had to work my way to getting that low. But it took a while. And you want to start off with the higher reps at first. Don't do sets of 6, 8, and 6. Try 12 and 15 starting out. You need to build up that wrist strength with lighter repetitions because you don't want to trigger any kind of like wear and tear on the wrists, because rotation is a unique kind of motion that the wrists are not usually used to. It's a lot different than grabbing something and picking it up. You're rotating with weight. So that if you have any kind of carpal tunnel, arthritis, especially, just go really light on this for a while until your wrists and tendons are used to it. And you're slowly just going to get a little heavier, a little heavier, a little heavier, and the reps are going to go down. You're going to go from 15, to 13 to 11 to 10, 9, 8, and so on, right? But eventually you do want to get down in them lower rep ranges for strength. Okay. But if you do have wrist issues and you find that difficult to get in that lower rep ranges, just stick with 10, 12. That's a good middle range. It's not, 15 plus, but it's not, 6 or 8. 10 to 15, 10 to 12 is a really good spot for some hypertrophy, some muscle gain, shit like that. So you should be good with that. I like going lower because I do not have any wrist issues, so I don't want strength. So I go, 8, 7, 6, right, and sometimes lower, sometimes in the 4s. All right, next set. Let's get it. This is the last set of supination, then we go to pronation. Probably only going to get 5. Okay, not even 5, 4, 4.5, which is good. That's still within my range. All right, reset. Now we change up the hand grip. So the towel was before going like this, right? We were supinating like this. Now it's going to go over top the hand like this, and we're going to pronate it this way. So it's going to actually be something like this. And that's the hand grip. We're just going to take a little 1 minute, 30-second rest. As transitioning from supination to this still counts as one workout. We're not doing long rest. We're just going to do standard rest, which is 1 minute 30. Got about minute 10. No, I'm sorry. 40 seconds. 30 seconds now. All right. Here we go. So it's going to come up over the top of the hand like this. 10 seconds. I'm going to go down as low as I can go. I'm actually stronger at this than I am supination. Let's go. Seven. And that was low. That was low as shit. All right. So you can see how I'm pronating it up. I'm rotating it this way. The tension's coming out from the outside of the hand, right? So on the outside, coming down, and I'm rotating it. Not to mention, being in that position means I have to use bicep to stabilize. So I'm not just using rotational strength. I actually, because I'm in this position, I'm using a lot of bicep too, just to hold my body weight there. Now, this is more than just isolating the wrists. Okay, keep that in mind. Because if we were just isolating the wrists, we would have our wrists up against a surface, right? That would take all the strain off the bicep, but we're not doing that. Okay. So in a way, this is like a compound movement at the same time. I actually, at the end there, started to feel my biceps starting to give out. I was like, shit, right? Trying to get it. But that's what we do. Even though I count this as an isolation movement, it's technically a compound movement because we're activating the bicep as well. Anytime you're hitting more than one muscle group, that's a compound movement. Okay, if you were just standing here doing, a single arm bicep curl, that would be an isolation movement. You're not really hitting much forearm. You're just focusing on the bicep. Okay. Another example of isolation, but for the forearm, is if you had, like what I said before, have your wrist resting on a surface, and then you could do like a wrist curl, or we could do the rotation like that with the arm resting. That would be pure isolation. All right, we got to get our set. Let's get our next. All right, let's get it. Past my rest period. Let's get it. We're going low. Going low, baby. Let's go. Six, 7, then 6. We got one more. Let's see if I can get at least 5. Feel that in the wrists. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. We're almost done. After this, I just have external shoulder rotations, and then we'll be done. I got 3 sets of that per side, and we're done. Need my door anchor. Oh, it's already in the wall. All right, it's already over there. So this is what I need next. This here. See, like I have the bands attached to it. But we'll need this for the final exercise. I'll set it up after I'm done with this, though. All right. We got 10 seconds. Last set. Going low. We're going low. Okay, definitely not getting 6. Got 5. Exactly what I predicted. 7, 6, 5. We're done with that. All right. Now, I don't need this anymore. All right. Now we set this up. Last exercise, and I can go eat. I'm pretty hungry. We're just going to want to be a pain in the butt because I got it so tight around there. All right, there we go. Black's a little too heavy for this. I want yellow and pink. Yellow and pink. And now we're good. Put it in the door, and I'll change the angle of the camera. It's going to be at elbow level. So elbow level is exactly where I need it at. I'm just creating a horizontal point of tension. We're going to angle this over. You can see right here. Bam, there it is. My messy ass basement. Don't you just love my messy ass basement? Let me see what we got. You just commented something. Thanks. I'm glad, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you as much value as possible. All right. So basically, it's like this. You see right here, this hand. I'm gonna lock my elbow into my side. Elbow's gonna stay here. Okay. We're just doing internal rotations like this. You're just rotating. You're focusing on the shoulder, what you feel on the shoulder, those rotational muscles in the shoulder. You're going to feel a little bit in your lat because you have to pull it and hold it. But really, your lat's just stabilizing. And you want to feel it in the shoulder. I'm going to do a warm-up set with Pink real quick. Then we're going to add yellow to it. And that's like 30. Oh, starting to burn though. Okay, this side. You know what? I'm messing up. My bad. You know what? I'm supposed to be doing external rotations. So let me explain. Yesterday, I did a push day. Push day was internal rotations, which I made a mistake and I'm doing now. Today, we're supposed to do external rotations on pull days. Okay, so external is the opposite direction. That's why I've downgraded to Pink, because I wanted to do external today. So actually I'm going to angle this a little further over and you'll see. It's just the opposite direction. Stay with me here. I made a slight mistake, but I'm going to redeem myself now. Here we go. It's like this. And 20. 18, 19, 20. Okay. Let's see if I can do yellow. This is a little hard. Pretty sure I did it last time. But the sets, it's going to be like 6, I'm thinking. Yeah, 6. Just keep in mind, even though I'm doing this, and this is a isolation movement, I'm still going for strength. I've been going for strength. I worked my way down to this. I didn't start with this weight range. I actually started off with very high reps, and now we're in those low reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 6. So that was 7 actually, because I fatigued my other shoulder a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. There. Okay. 1 more per side, and we're done. Done. And if you have any other questions, I'll stay on for a little while, like maybe 4 or 5 minutes with you guys. If you have anything else you want to ask, I actually should start doing a Q&A after every workout. It could be like a 5-10 minute Q&A or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Didn't get 6. 5's good. 5's still good. 1, 2, 3, more. 5. Okay, 5. All right. That's it. Now we got a pump check. Final pump check. Here we go. Back pump check. Because that's what we were training. And that's it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, you too can have a back like me if you follow my basement boot camp. So if there's anything else, I'll be here for a few minutes. I'm just going to grab some water and chill with you guys for a few before I go eat some chicken and rice and some broccoli. Seriously, that's the most stereotypical bodybuilding meal that you could have. Yeah, I know, right? Chicken and rice. It's like a staple in every bodybuilder's diet. I don't count myself as a bodybuilder. I'm more like a functional strength guy. But still, chicken and rice is great, man. Especially with beef prices being so damn high. Motherfucking beef. Why's beef gotta be $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 a freaking pound? And more. Anyway. I still get that ground beef though. I still get that 90-10 ground beef, even though it's $6, $7 a pound sometimes. But them chicken thighs, them boneless, skinless chicken thighs are like $3.19 a pound. So I load up on them. All right, so I'm going to stay a few more minutes. If you got anything, just let me know. I could show you my supplement stack. You want to see that while I'm thinking about it? Hold on. I got to go grab it. All right, I got it. Supplement stack. So, I was telling you about a methylated multivitamin. This is what I take. If you can see it on there. There you go. That is the vitamin. Nature Bell Methylated Multivitamin Advanced. Okay, you'll see the seals on the side. If you see those right there. Basically, it's made in the USA. It's third-party lab tested, CGMP certified, and GMO free. So it has the best certification, or should I say, certifications on there. Really good multivitamin. I've been having a really great experience with this. Just overall general health and well-being, amazing. Also, indirectly can help with your testosterone. So if you want to have high testosterone, be completely natural like me, make sure you're getting your micronutrients. B vitamins are super important. Zinc, super important. Magnesium, which I take separately. Magnesium glycinate, which is also methylated. Okay, I take this at bed with my last meal or right before bed with a snack. Make sure you take it with something that contains fat. Okay? Take that with fat. And then, last but not least, creatine. It should be a staple in your supplement stack. If you want the biggest bang for your buck, just the biggest bang for your money, man, is going to hands down be creatine. Okay. Most researched, widely researched, and proven supplement to work for performance and building muscle and strength. So that's it for the supplements. Yeah, vitamins are important. Your vitamins and minerals are super important. They basically what make your body run good. It's not about macros and carbs and fats. The vitamins and the minerals it's like the oil for your transmission in your car. Okay, it's just gonna make your body run smooth. It's gonna make everything run smooth. Your hormones, um, stronger bones, less inflammation in your body, because a lot of the vitamins and minerals are like anti-inflammatory, right? So you're gonna have less inflammation. Um, so many markers are just gonna be better with your health, and that's indirectly going to help you boost your testosterone. Zinc has been proven to help with testosterone production, and so has magnesium. Actually, the two together really work well together for helping to naturally raise your testosterone slowly but surely over time. Okay, it's not like going to just spike your testosterone. Okay, it's not a steroid, but with consistency, it will help your body with your hormones, especially vitamin D3. Okay, don't forget about vitamin D3 and omega-3 fatty acids, man. That vitamin D3, okay, super important. Vitamin D3 is like a hormone. It's like a hormone vitamin. A lot of scientists count it more as like a hormone than a vitamin itself. And that can help to boost your testosterone as well. So keep that in mind. And this has K2 in it. The best form, which is the MK7, which works along with vitamin D3 to help force calcium into your bones. So it helps basically with the D3 by itself. Sometimes calcium can be like it's stuck in certain areas, like through your blood vessels. It can like accumulate in like your joints and cause calcification in areas. That's if you don't have the K2 along with it. But if you combine the D3 and the K2 together, the K2 is the driver of the calcium. It basically tells the vitamin D where the calcium needs to go. All right, so badass stuff. And that's it. That's my take on my supplement stack. Let me see what y'all are saying real quick before I go. People would like to know my day was good. I had a good work day. I woke up early this morning. Had to get up at time did I get up? 4 in the morning. Had to be there at 6. Got off at 1. But I had a great day. A little tired. I'll be going to bed probably around 10 o'clock maybe. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me read that question. I assume what you is on the shelf or online. Yeah, Eastern Standard. Yeah. Ignoring your message? Nah. I'm just trying to understand your message. Yeah, uh what do you mean by assume what you is on the shelf or online? I would answer your question. Yeah, is pull-ups enough? No. Nah, you need some other shit in there, man. Pull-ups are great, but you have other muscle groups. You're just going to create an imbalance somewhere. Your lats and your back going to be strong. Your biceps will be developed and your forearms will be developed, but it's not really going to target your delts. It's not going to target your chest. It's not going to target your core, your legs. You're just going to be neglecting a lot of other muscles. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. I understand your question with the supplements. Okay, that was referring to the supplements on the shelf or online. I got them online. So I think I just got them on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. Um, all of them I got on Amazon. I mean, they have their own websites also. They have their own dedicated websites, but I just got them all on Amazon. So I hope that helps. I got to get out of here. Is there anything else before I roll out? Anything else? Anything else? I could share a little bit about my nutrition, food. So as long as you're getting your, you know, okay, you want to stick to some really good starches, potatoes, rice, sweet potatoes, and fruits for like your carbs. And as far as grains go, I already said rice, but sourdough bread, really good. Actually, probably the easiest to digest for your body. It's the easiest on your digestive system, so it doesn't cause like a lot of like how people are sensitive to gluten. So the fermentation process with the sourdough, as long as you got a real authentic sourdough, um, it's not going to cause that gluten issue. At least if it's be like minute, right? Unless you have some sort of severe gluten allergy. If you just have a little bit of IBS, sourdough is going to be great for that. Um, so stay away from a lot of whole grains like whole grain, whole wheat. All those heavy grains, they can cause a lot of issues, uh, like leaky gut syndrome. Okay, look that up. And as far as your meats go, chicken, beef, pork at a minimum. If you do pork, at a minimum, right? But chicken, beef, fish, especially salmon, sardines, mackerel, because they're the highest in the omega-3 fatty acids. And if you want to have any other kind of meats in there, like say you hunt deer, you're a hunter, any meats really are great. Um, there's really nothing that's just like out of the question as far as your protein goes. But you really want to cycle in something that has high omega-3 fatty acids at least 2 to 3 days a week. So that could be having sardines or salmon 2 or 3 days a week. If you don't do fish and you hate fish, I recommend taking the Carlson's cod liver oil. It's like the best fish oil supplement that you can get. It's by Carlson's. It's a liquid. It's not in capsules, okay? But it's the cod liver oil by Carlson's. It has omega-3 fatty acids, the DHA, EPA, and it also has vitamin D3 in it. But that's like top rated fish oil supplement. So if you're not going to do fish, just take that. You don't have to take it every day. You want to save money, you don't have to take it every day. Take it 2 or 3 days a week. Okay? Spread it out. Have it every other day. Take it every other day with a meal. All right, so that's my take on nutrition, right? So all vegetables are fine, all fruits are fine. Starches, for carb sources, potatoes, rice, sourdough bread, and if you can think of anything else that's a good starch, great. All your fruits, right? Um, Meats, all of them are fair game. But the primary ones: chicken, beef, fish. Okay, keep it simple. And eggs. Oh, eggs and dairy. Sorry, eggs, dairy, but get quality dairy. Okay, get quality dairy. Hard cheeses are great. Like if you can get aged, the more aged the cheese, the better it is for you. So stay away from a lot of like processed cheese, like Velveeta or like processed American cheese, like little singles and shit like that in like the little plastics. That shit ain't no good for you. But you want to get like a natural cheese, natural aged cheese. Stick to quality dairy products and eggs. If you can do free range, you can afford free range all the time. Pasture raised free range, that's going to be your best bet. But if you can't, just your regular egg is fine. That's what I do. I don't buy all that organic free range stuff all the time, right? All right, I'm on a budget, so I do what I can do. And that's it. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Follow my basement boot camp. I'm gonna have more nutrition shit too coming out. But I gotta go because I gotta get my nutrition in now. I'll see you guys. All right. Thank you, man. Thank you, Bawaski, Bawiski, Bawiski, Bobo Whiskey. Appreciate yous. I'll see yous. I'm out. Thank you. Give you some give you some hearts before I go. All right. It's all love, guys. Bye.